Lustration of the Ancestors.
Yay!
We're here in Stamford, Connecticut, at a very old Unitarian Universalist church. It's about 150 years old. It's a beautiful building. We're all really excited to be here. We're excited to talk to people at home. And I totally lost my train of thought, which happens. So yeah, we're gearing up for the weekend. And I just wanted to welcome everybody and say how happy I am that you guys could join me here in Stamford, Connecticut, which is kind of my home turf. I work here. I don't live here. But it's a great little city. And this is a great building. I hope you get to see more of it on the videos because it's really just a cool space. Like I said, it's a 150-year-old church. It's the only example of architecture like this in the whole city. The parishioners here take really good care of it, and we're honored to be here using it. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Lord Donald Lewis, Lady Stephanie Neal, our First Priest and First Priestess, and they have some wonderful words that I can't wait to hear. Thank you again, everybody. It means the world to me to have you all here. I love you guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Reverend Don Lewis, coming to you from beautiful Stamford. I want to thank Lady Alyssa for spontaneously volunteering to host this lustration. Thank you, Alyssa. And as we go forward with this weekend, I thought perhaps the best place to start was by reaffirming our commitment to our Correllian people around the world. We have the good fortune to be a global tradition with people in most of the world's countries. And although it's easier for us to forget how far-reaching our tradition is because we're all in our own areas, lustration really reminds us that we are a global tradition. This weekend we will have people from several countries. We already have one international guest. Hello, Christolos.
Hi there.
Christolos Andreas has come from Paraguay in South America and is the first international visitor for the weekend, but not the last. And I point this out to remind us all that we are a religion that embraces the world. And as such, we do not have a local outlook, but rather a global one. And we must remain conscious of this. We have people from many different backgrounds, people with many different customs, and we are still all one family. I want to reaffirm our commitment to racial equality, our commitment to gender equality, our commitment to the LGBTQ community, and our members from every different group that there is in the world. And we embrace and hope to sustain all of our members as we go forward, and to be a welcoming place for all people of goodwill. And if there is a particular message of lustration, that is the message. This weekend we will bring through the blessing of the ancestors on all of our people, and we are one people. And we have, again, many different countries around the world and many different considerations for our people to be concerned about, but as a religion, we are united in spirit. And so in that spirit, we welcome you, and we look forward to a wonderful weekend, and yay! Yay! And now, Lady Stephanie.
Normally I like to teach expertaneously, but since every word I think is important, and I want every thought and word to be conveyed, so that's why I made sure I wrote everything down. But first I want to say welcome to the Lustration of the Ancestors, a time to give thanks to our beloved ancestors as they pour their blessings over every nation. We are grateful for your hospitality and looking forward to your presentations this weekend. We appreciate the intensive work expended when creating the lustration. We know the kind of work Thank you for all those who traveled many miles to be part of this family affair. Now let us move on to our announcements. 2 new branches shall be added to the Traditions Correllian Education Ministries. We are naming the Purple Door and the Green Door. Behind the Purple Door, you will have access to the very popular Correllian Shaman training, if I don't say so myself, and the intensives training. The Green Door is under development at the moment. This branch will hold vast trainings such as the World Walkers training. Beginning in the next cycle, Lady Lily Green shall be deemed head of the Correllian Shaman training and intensives for the worldwide English-speaking community, found behind the aforementioned Purple Door. The Purple Door will be made available through Witch School, yet outside any membership options, including the lifetime membership, just to clarify. And to clarify, a minimal fee is required for most of the trainings behind the Purple Door. But remember, with the Correllian Shaman, the training's free. It's the initiation that there's a fee attached. So that's with the Purple Door. Now the next announcement, Sir Apu Adam Agama is officially being recognized and deemed for the Correllian Shaman homestead. We recognize the kind of work that he puts in, and all of you have seen how he's developed the homestead also. I'm so proud of him also. Then we have Reverend Newman Delos. He is now deemed head of the World Walkers Order for the worldwide Spanish-speaking community, though not opened yet due to the translating of the World Walkers, because there's thousands of pages of training related to the World Walkers. And we already know how amazing Reverend Delos is also. Reverend Lori Barbaria Blackman is officially recognized as the Traditions Press Secretary. And we already see the amount of energy and work and talent that's involved with being our much needed position. Archpriestess and First Elder of the Tradition, Wendy LaJoy, is deemed Dean of Students, Witch School. And as everyone knows also, and you are welcome to put these two things together. Along with the others, because I've seen everyone hesitating, kind of going. All right. So the Dean of Students. So now on to another, we're going to switch a little bit here, and I would like to say, our tradition is healthy and strong because of our growth philosophies. Our tradition, well, in fact, let us be reminded as Correllians, our focus remains inside the scope of our foundational traditions philosophies since 1879. When Orpheus Caroline Highcorell founded this lovely tradition, and her dedicated family further developed it. Our tradition is syncretic form of pagan universalism, which is union and reconciliation of all positive pagan practices and principles. Our predominant goal remains the same: unity among the world's native religions. One only needs to visit one of our platforms designed for this purpose, our tradition site, the World Walker's Order, Magick TV, almost on a daily basis, or tune into Pagans Tonight radio network to hear the great effort expended towards developing and maintaining good relationships with many pagan traditions. Correllian temples, shrines, Wiccan shrines, and groups here in North America and across the globe continue to grow in number and spirit. We recognize communications and we receive many communications from our leaders reporting they are writing lessons, installing their culture into our teachings, holding routine meetings with other pagan tradition leaders, and writing books conveying how magic fosters unity. We receive hundreds of communications almost every day from individuals searching for answers, searching for a place to be fed spiritually, to learn how magic is a practical way to live as we learn about reality. All searching for a little respite from a drama-filled world. In this regard, let us clarify in our terms when two individuals or more, or two or more groups are aware of the benefits of unity, the universe receives and gives exponentially when willing to support each other's work, agreeing to disagree for the greater good. Unification recognizes harmony is our strength. Unity is willingness to celebrate our differences. Another successful philosophy we hold close to our hearts, that we believe no one needs to leave their religion when they join ours. When you join ours, you are welcome to join other traditions, join positive religions or traditions. With that said, the world is always changing, making it more crucial than ever to continue celebrating our nature-based tradition. While it is exciting to see the masses and they are finding their voice, they are also searching for a practical, life-affirming way to coexist. They are realizing they have been taught directly or indirectly. To lean not on their own understanding. That's the only way I can put it. Second guess themselves at every turn, and that their answers and happiness are found outside themselves, while marginalizing those outside their own group. Conversely, this tradition, like many other traditions, encourage individuals to fully express their voice and empower others to do the same, while allowing all of nature or pantheons to enter our focus, while exploring our realities and diminishing no one. This is why the Correllian tradition tours every year to honor pagan thought. This effort is now named Unity Tours. As we consider these precepts, growing a tradition while watching what is taking place in the world may upset some of us and may find ourselves taking our eye off the prize, though sometimes becoming upset causes one to be more active in their sphere of influence, which becomes beneficial to all. If you want to change the governance of your nation, If feasible, or if you are not a clergy member, run for office in your locality or help another citizen run for office. Join a local neighborhood board or join a plant rescue group or take part in animal rescue. Be part or start your own group to make this world a better place. This is one reason why we are here. So simple, yet so deep. If you are not a joiner, you can still save a plant, save an animal, save a river, or save soil from perishing from this reality plane. Nothing compares to actively helping a living thing or a living place in practical terms. Now, let's turn to this subject, solely for the Correllian tradition. Onto your hat. If it makes you uncomfortable, if you need not add this to your belief system. Example of such a belief system, some believe Goddess is dark and God is light, while others, like the Cherokee, see the God dark and the Goddess light. As always, within this tradition, it is your preference. Even our founder, Orpheus Caroline, accepted these views simultaneously. We are not the first to add to the triple goddess, nor will we be the last. Yet no one has added the fourth aspect relating to being a woman. Some say the triple goddess represents the 3 phases of the moon. There's more than 3 phases of the moon. Some say the triple goddess represents love, death, and rebirth. There's more. Some say the triple goddess represents the phases in one's life. And we have more than 3 general phases in our life. More or less, in combination, at different times, Robert Graves' Starhawk Spiral Dance and Margot Adler's Drawing Down the Moon, both published in 1979, created the divisions of maiden mother crone. Robert Graves also called the triple goddess mother, bride, layer out, which layer out means crone, and maiden, nymph, and hag. If we are going to reflect the major seasons of a woman, like the male archetypes, which are lover, warrior, king, sorcerer, or magician, one more female season needs to be added to the goddess, without the world falling off its axis. The longest season of a woman's life is the season after her children, after she has her children, and they are grown to the age where they are able to join the greater community. She has a long way to go until she reaches the elder state of cronehood. Cronehood has many gifts to give to the community, especially as teacher. It is now time to add to the woman's archetype the important stage of life called matron. We acknowledge and celebrate all of the major cycles of a man. We honor manhood and all its forms. Like the seasons of the year, from this day forward, the Correllian tradition adds and celebrates all the major seasons of womanhood
in all its forms. Maiden Mother Crone becomes Maiden Mother Matron Crone. This tradition will continue to strive to honor every living thing. We all know it is not easy living in peace with everyone. Our motives shall always be to that end. Let peace be your gift. We are assured of our tradition's growth because of your talents. And we are assured of our tradition's growth because first we believed in you. Thank you.